G'day and good morning, everyone. The time for me, it's currently 4:24 in the morning. It's a Monday. We're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to my job. Oh, it's so early. It's so early for this. I've got a bowl of cereal. If you don't have your cup of tea already, go ahead and make one. Today's gonna be a little different because we're gonna be doing 4 exercises, 30 minutes each. This is apparently 30 minutes. But basically we're gonna be doing harmony, voice leading, and inversions. So yeah, we're gonna be going through some basic chord progressions within the C major scale, after practicing the normal scale with both hands for 10 minutes, of course, because that's how I'm gonna start all of my practice sessions. Yeah, let's get to it. I'll see you guys in a second. I just realized my tea is almost ready, so I guess we'll get this ready. We'll set that to 90 BPM. So that way I'm going up, progressive overload. I will see you guys in a second. I need to go get my tea. Oh man, my tea is quite hot. So I've got my tea here. It's in a thermos, so it's very hot and it's going to take a while to cool off. But what I'm going to do... Oh, wow, that's loud. Okay, hold on. I gotta... I gotta fix some stuff. I'll do it quickly, don't worry. I'll go right here. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to use this app. Oh yes, master. Here we go. Slot 1, restream, send video. Oh yeah, local broadcast. You guys hear that? Oh, Cordy's lagging. No. Everything's going wrong. It's okay though. The reason I'm here at 4:30 in the morning is because consistency beats any one-off big training session. And I am consistent. 30 minutes, here we go. Oh, actually, we'll stop that. We'll start with just a quick 10-minute warm-up on scales. So 10 minutes, here we go. I'll get the start button. 3. lifting the armrests of my chair up so that way I can actually play comfortably. Ugh. 4, 3, 4. Oh, should we finish that? Yeah. That's not right. Alright, cool. So that was that done. Ooh, now we're gonna move on to the next part of the training. Follow common chord progressions. Play the following common chord progressions using the root position 7th chords. Focus on moving between chords as smoothly as possible. We'll do it for 20 minutes now. So this is where, you know, things are gonna start to kind of slow down a little bit. Not in terms of BPM, I just mean in like terms of me talking and doing these exercises. So what that kind of means, if I go back over here, so 1 to 6, if I take the 1 chord of C major, root position with the 7th would be C major 7, to the 6th chord, which is A minor 7, that's how I would do it. I think that's accurate. Yeah. So the goal is to move from this chord to this chord as smoothly as possible. And you do that by shifting how the chords are made up, or how they're structured. I'll actually explain this before I turn on the BPM. So, hold on. Sorry, Charles. Yeah. Chords are really cool because you can mix match how they're built. C major consists of C, E, G, and B. C major 7 consists of C, E, G, and B. Now, if you were to put that B on the end, that's still technically a C major 7, but now you've just taken the 7th and put it in the bass. You could put the 5 in the bass. Ooh, that's a pretty one. That's pretty. So that's C major 7, and then you could have from here, we suddenly have A minor 7. We could put the 7 in the bass. So we could go from C major 7, A minor 7. This is A minor 7 because we're putting the 7 in the bass. A, C, E, G. But the G's in the bass right there. So this is both a... What is that? What is that? No, I shouldn't use chordy. I should try and use my musician brain. A minor 7. Is that the 9? I think that's the 9. Let's see. Yes, that is an A minor 9 chord. Ooh, that's pretty. We've also got C major right there. Alright, cool. So how many different ways can we move between those chords? We can move by root position, which is just kind of boring. That's cool, I guess. we could use first inversion of C. Put the 7th in there. Sounds kind of interesting, kind of strange. That sounds more minor. I'm not sure why though. It's quite interesting. I think it's because of that. So when we take the C out of the bass, it accentuates the E minor triad we have right here. And this is an E minor triad. We're just putting the 5th in the bass. So instead of putting the 7 in the bass, because we want to keep the C major 7 sound, we could keep this like this. I don't think that's A minus. It doesn't sound like it, at least. That's technically A minus 7, I think. No, I'm completely wrong. No, yeah, that's still technically A minus 7. Ooh, come on. I'll go back to the Chordy app just so that way you can see the full thing now. So there's A minus 7, we take that 7, put it in the bass. Then take that 3rd, put it in the bass as well. Ooh, that's pretty. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Interesting. I think it's cool how A minor and C major share the C major triad. Sorry, A minus 7 and C major 7. That's interesting. That kind of pattern reminds me of you know, the interval recall that we were doing yesterday, where you know the minor 9th is also the major 2nd. No, sorry, not 9th. What am I saying? The minor 6 is also like the major 3rd, or the minor 7th is the major 2nd, and henceforth. C minor 7th from B flat to C is a major. C to A flat is a minor 6th, but A flat to C is a major 3rd. So that kind of reminds me, you know, C is our 1. A flat, sorry, not A flat, A minor is our 6th, but they share the same thing. There might be a pattern somewhere, maybe I'm just speaking gobbledygook, but I think that one's my favorite by far. Ooh, man, we ought to do this with a metronome. So C major 7. And then if we wanted to go to A minor with a cool voicing the same way we just did then, how could we dissect this chord to make it sound like that? Oh man. that's pretty cool. I really like that one. Let's move on to the next one. 4 to 5. That's root position. But how can we change? Let's think about this. F major 7 and G dominant 7. This is the dominant chord of C major, not a major 7. I say that because the last episode I messed it up and it made me really mad that I messed it up. F major 7 to G dominant. So we can just use that same voicing by putting the 7 and the 5th in the bass, and it. Oh, dude, it sounds nice. Ooh. So if we do, maybe that's a little too low. What am I actually looking for? There it is. Now this is cool, but if we take out the 7ths, we start getting a lot more options that I guess kind of sound more kind of like nice to the ears. F. There's G. So we can play around with inversions. There's F. F first inversion. No, that's second inversion. That's right. This is F first inversion. To G. F to G. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Ooh, that sounds minor. What is that? That's A minor. What was that fancy C one? There it is. There it is. There it is. So if we use... Okay. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Now from here, if we just move my right hand, I'm gonna move my first and my second finger down one from here. Yep, and we've got our F major 7. There it is. Yep, this is so cool. It's like I feel like, you know that one scene in the Lego movie? Hold on, let me stop the BPM. It's looking kind of annoying. You know that one scene in the Lego movie where Emmett like finally becomes a monster builder and he starts seeing all the stuff? That's how I feel right now. Look at that. I mean, it's so cool. You can go between them so easily. But we could have gone down to G as well. Sorry, Jeff. Eesh. Eesh. I cannot play very well yet. Alright, so we've got all of our things going so far. So the 2 to the 5. Now this is kind of a big deal. I don't know if you guys know this, but 2-5 is 2-5, 2-5-1. It's kind of a big deal. It's a big thing, especially in jazz. So 2 to the 5. That could work. Ooh, hold on. Let me like use my fingers properly. Get over this C major 7, dude. Oh my god, it sounds so nice. Oh, ew. Well, not ew. Let's not say that. Let's identify what I'm actually playing. It's the B half diminished, but in the C major 7 voice I was just using. Do you see it yet? Take that F, take the 7th and the 3rd in the bass, and move it back up. We have that B half diminished. Ooh. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted. Let me log back in. I'll have a sip of tea. Alright, so 2. Yeah, we got that. That's right. 2 to the 5. Could we use other inversions possibly? So D minor first inversion to G. There's literally the root position G triad. C, so we could go from the 2 to the 5 to the oh, that's B diminished. Huh. Oh gosh, this is gonna get real confusing real fast. There's a chord progression at the end here, which is 6-2-5-1, which is just like a pretty common one. 6, 2, 5, 1. So we're gonna see how smooth we can make that. Now, yes, these are basic chord progressions, but all these musical geniuses, not musical geniuses, not pointing anyone out specifically, but they already know all of these basic chord progressions, and I don't. So that's why I'm doing this. Anyway, so the 6 to what was it? Was it 2 and 2 6 2 5 1? I think it was. Yeah, 6 2 5 1. 6 2 could do. What else? There's the 6, because we're just inverting it. 6, 2. Wait a second, hold on, wait, this is 5. 6, 2, 5, 1. That's so cool. It follows that. It follows like a pattern through the scale. That's really cool. So it's first inversion, and then you move the 3rd and 5th up, and they become the 1 and the 3rd of D minor. And then you move everything back down to that same first inversion that we had before, but you do the first inversion of G. And then you move, you know, the 1 and the 3 and 5 of G, which move up to become the 1 and 3 of C. That's so cool. We'll do that one more time. So there, that's pretty cool. All right. Now my timer just went off, which means we're moving to the next. The next exercise, which is actually like realistically really simple. These are just this whole day 2 is just me messing with chord inversions and like voice leading kind of stuff, because I want to see I want to get really fluent at moving between chords effortlessly. So 1 5 4 sorry 1 5 6 4, that's pretty common, yeah. So that in root position, that would sound like 1 5 6 4. Wow. Notice how the chords share like notes. If you take the 1 and 3 of C major and just put it on the top. Oh, not on the top. It doesn't go on the top. But you move these two. I don't know. It shares these two with the G dominant. That's interesting. Now here is where the notes are shared. So A minor 7, but you put that F there, and suddenly F major, A minor, F major 7, A minor 7, F major 7, A minor 7, F major 7. That's pretty cool, I think. I think that's pretty cool. Ooh, God, so pretty. What else? What can we do? Here, I'll use my left hand on the left instead of like crisscrossing my arms. Ooh, that's one of my favorite voicings. Oh my God. Oh, come on. That's just... I've been collecting many G voicings over the last couple months. Those are some of my favorites. Oh, come on. Sorry, I need to stay focused. I need to stay very focused. We'll get that BPM back up. All right. 6. What am I doing again? I gotta check what I'm doing. 1 5 6 4 1 5. Oh, that's so common. I can already recognize that from somewhere. There's got to be like a bajillion songs with that chord progression. Oh, it's so cool. All right. Sorry, I'm sorry. How many other ways can we do that? It's really interesting. So we go from C first inversion to G to D minor second inversion. I'd like to go. My ear wants to go to E major from there. I don't know, actually. This BPM's pissing me off because I can't play with it. Either it's too slow or I'm just bones. Again, it's also sharing the same way it did before. A minor. F. A minor. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, sorry, it's early in the morning. It's like 5. It's 5 a.m. 5:09 to be exact. Okay. Let's work on the next one. So that was 1 5 6 4 1 5 6 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now 6 4 1 5 6 4 1. That's not 1. That's the 6. So 6 4 1 5. There's the 5. My bad. That sounds pretty cool, actually. So 6 4 1. Yeah. I've definitely heard that somewhere. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then to the 1. There's the 5. I'm getting better at this. Wow. Okay. What's the next one? 1 4 6 5 1 4 6 5. This is so easy. It's like not even funny. Okay. Okay, listen. I'm saying it's easy now, but it's going to get way harder in the future. Oh man, dude, I'm about to fall asleep again. The reason I say that it's gonna get harder later, but it's easy now, is because I understand C major really well, right? Because it's all the white keys, but being able to just move between inversions and the diatonic chords like that is easy in C major when you can see all the shapes in front of you. But in other keys where you've got black notes, you have some strange shapes that you're not used to. So, ow, oh my gosh, ow. I probably looked so weird. I got a pain in my side while I was trying to cover my mouth while I was yawning. Let me lock in. Oh! That's right. I'm doing inversions. That's right. I get so distracted so easily. Holy crap. 1545. 1 5 4 1 5 4 5. There has to be a cooler way to do that. That's so boring. Let's try. There's my 1. To my 4. Which, why not? We'll do like. Yeah, I think that's way cooler. Yep. So we're going up. 1. Oh, dude, why am I so freaking tired? We could make up like literally any melody over that. We could freaking like. To 5. To 4. This is probably like. 5. I mean, you can like make up anything. I'm just pressing buttons. I'm trying to go to the 4 by pressing F right there. That shit's not gonna work. That shit's not gonna work. All right. Oh, I want to go to a minor. I want to go to D minor now. No. Where does my ear want to go? What was that? I heard something in my head, but I couldn't quite play it yet. To the 4. This is so stupid. I'm gonna stop doing the right hand. Oh man. Do you guys want to play the interval game? I kind of want to play the interval game. I'm getting really bored of this. I don't know why I told myself I'd be able to do this for 30 minutes. Play the following common chord progressions using. All right, 3 6 2 5 1. Oh, we haven't played with the 3 yet. E minor. There's my E major 7, minor major 7, minor 7. Alright, so 3. Oh, we haven't played with the 3 yet. This is cool. So the 3 shares a triad with G, the 5th. Interesting. the reason how I'm doing this like in my head is I'm remembering like, E minor, G dominant 7. That's really cool how, you know, whatever you play in the bass changes. Like it changes the composition of the chord you play in front. So while that might be an E minor 9, if you played E minor, C major, A9 sus 4. Need to start using my brain. All right, on to the next one. I'm looking for, where is my cat cam? And there's no cat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, y'all. Facecam / notes. Is it here? Hold on, you guys are gonna have to give me a sec. Okay, bruh, I just had to scroll up in my my scenes on OBS. Whoopsies. Okay. Anyway, so now we're gonna be playing the this game which we played yesterday, and if you don't know what it is, this is a game that I created. It's called Interval Recall. So I'm gonna click this, I'm gonna get a random interval. E is the major third of C major. There's my E, there's my C, it's a major third. Major 6. I'm just gonna start calling them out, because this is in C major, but as we go into different keys, it'll change. Like A is not the major 6 of D, it's actually the perfect 5th. But this is just for C major this week. Next week we'll be going into D flat, which has a lot of flats. All of them, in fact. So not looking forward to that. Anyway, A major 6. Perfect 4th. Perfect 4th again. Tonic. Perfect 5th. Major 6. Major 7th. I should say it before I play it. Major 2nd. Yeah, major 2nd. Tonic. A major 2nd. Tritone. And the tritone's even. Across the whole thing. Major 2nd, but also the minor 7th. Now, I'm saying also minor 7th because relative to D, C is actually D's minor 7th. Check that out. E major 3rd of C, but it's also, in relation to E, C is the minor 6. Minor 3rd. Which would mean this is also a major 6. Yep. A flat's the minor 6, which means it's also the major 3rd. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, I need more tea. Minor 7th. Perfect 4th. Major 6. Major 7. Minor 2nd. Or a half step. Tonic. Tonic again. Perfect 5th. Perfect 5th. E flat. E flat is a minor 3rd. I'm really not good at my minor 3rds, but that's a minor 3rd, which is also a major 6. Minor 7, also major 2. I'm so tired, bro. Holy moly. So this is a major fifth, but it's also a perfect fourth. Major fifth? No, perfect fifth. There is no major or minor fifth, it's just the fifth. A minor fifth would be the tritone, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, sorry. Perfect fifth. Minor second. Major third. D's minor. No, D would be the major second. Yep, it's a major second. A's the major six. E's the major third. A's the major six. E flat's the minor third, which would also be the major six. Yeah. B's the major seventh, also the minor second. Major six. Major third. I don't know if you saw me holding up 3 fingers. Perfect fifth, also C would be the perfect fourth to G. G's perfect fifth. B flat is the minor seventh, also the major second. F is the perfect fourth. D flat's the minor second. G's the perfect fifth of C, of course. Not always, but of C. A flat is the minor six of C, which means C is the major third of A flat. E flat's the minor third. I remember that one. Also the major six of E minor. E flat, not E minor, E flat. Minor third again. We have minor 6. Oh god, I'm gonna yawn again. Tritone. That's the fifth. There's my minor second. Also my major seventh. E flat's my minor third, which makes it my major sixth as well. F is my perfect fourth, which also makes it my perfect fifth, which I think is awesome and so cool how that matches up. It's my minor seventh, which is also my major second, yes. D flat is my minor second. B is my major seventh. D is my major second. C is my tonic. My octave, we could say octave, I guess. B is major seven. Minor third. Major second. Minor six. Perfect fifth. Perfect fifth again. Major second. Major third. Tonic. Or octave. Yeah, octave, sorry. Perfect fifth. Major second. Octave. Minor second. Flat 9. Major 6. Minor 7th. Tonic or octave. Minor 6. Minor 6. Minor 3rd. Tritone. Minor 2nd. Major 6. Major 6. That was a major 6. Not a third. That was a major 6. F is perfect 4th. Minor 7th. Perfect 5th. Major 6. Major 7. Minor 2nd. I'm gonna yawn again, dude. I'm so freaking tired. But I know if I do all of this after, it's minor 6, by the way. If I do all of this after work, it's not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember it. She's my perfect 5th. Perfect 5th again. Minor 3rd. B's my major 7. F sharp's my tritone. Yep. Tritone again. It's my major 2nd. Oh, I can't stop yawning. It's like a virus, dude. Oh, it's bad. That's my minor 7. Perfect 4. Major 3rd. Minor 6. Tritone. Perfect 4th. Major 2nd. Major 2nd. Minor 7th. Major 6. Major 2nd. Minor 6. Octave. major third, octave, octave, perfect fifth, six, major six, sorry, minor third again, major, minor seventh. B flat is a minor seventh of C, not a major. D is the major second or a whole step from C. D flats would be the half step of a minor second. Major 7, minor third, octave, minor 7th, C. G is the perfect 5th. A is the major 6. E is the major 3rd. A is the major 6, we just did that one. D is major 2nd. E is major 3rd. E flat's minor 3rd. F sharp's the tritone. G is the perfect 5th. A is the major 6. C is the tonic. C is the tonic. Yep. A is the major 6 from C. D is the major 2nd. C is the octave of the tonic. That's my minor 6. That's A flat's my minor 6. A flat's my minor 6. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. D flat's the minor 2nd or half step. F sharp's the tritone. D flat's my minor 2nd. B flat's my minor 7th. E flat's my minor 3rd. Yep. D's my major 2nd. E's my major 3rd. B's my major 7th. That's my tonic. That's my major 3rd. Tonic. Minor 7th. We just went over like an hour. Yeah, we just went over an hour in recording. You know, since there's really not much more that I've left myself to do for this like day 2, and I'm so freaking tired. No, I can't stop. I said that I'd do 2 hours every day. I'm gonna do 2 hours every day. Ugh. All right, let's arpeggiate. Let's arpeggiate the diatonic chords. No, I didn't use a BPM. This is the cardinal sin. Four. What? Where was I? I need to slow down. I need to stop getting so cocky. All right. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'll stop holding the pedal down so much. Give me just one moment.